This is No Money Mo Money. This tiny potato's been on an adventure to experience everything on the Final Fantasy XIV free trial. But after a night of betrayal and loss, there's only one path left to continue his adventures. A path that will take him today, off stream, is all about upgrading my gear once again. Problem is, I am hard locked when it comes to gear upgrades by something super stupid, which is cloud fishing. I cannot gather in certain zones of Heavensward without cloud fishing unlocked, which is unfortunately locked behind quest progress rather than just general leveling. It'd be nice if, like others, it was just general leveling. Like, I've already got things like salt fishing and sky fishing and all that sort of stuff, but I don't have cloud fishing. Which means that today is about doing fisher quests in order to get cloud fishing. So we're at every fish of a silver lining. Okay, so we did a couple of fishing quests, but we're starting at 15. So that means we're going to have to go through a lot of fishing quests to get all the way to 53, which requires me to completely finish ARR and then get into the first couple of Heavensward fish quests. But let's go ahead and go. Very nice. That's 5. Here's your navigator's daggers, Chuchurun. Go ahead and craft myself a bunch of crowflies. Catch all of my trout. Toss these at Chuchurun. Move on to catfishing. Get myself some crayfish and rye for crayfish balls. Head to Fallgord Float. Let's patience this. And fish off the edge here for catching a striped goby. And mooch that for my shadow catfish. Here's your stupid mooched fish, Sisyphus. Like fish passing in the night. Full moon sardines. Dusk to dawn, so only fishable at night. So it's 9 p.m. now. Finally, get the last of these sardines. Take your weird little sardines, pal. Ooh. Is that quests? Oh, all disciple of the land up to 30. Okay. Yeah, because I'd been working on mining and botany off stream. So I have all my disciple of the land stuff up to 30 quest-wise. Fish out of water. Ooh, desert catfish. Alright, so this should be dune fishing. Hey, there's my desert catfish. Here's your stupid dusty fish. Fishing in the rain. Rugged and delectable. Lady, you're hitting on a tiny toddler. Rain callers from Gridania's Jadeite Flood. Active only when the rain comes. Go ahead and let him rest. And I'm just gonna sit here and wait for the rains to come, I suppose.
2 hours later.
Having to sit around and wait for weather conditions is really not fun, honestly. Just having to leave it sitting here for like an hour or two when it's already like 3 in the morning and wait for the rain to start was so annoying. With these, at least these were really quick to catch. Here, take your stupid rainfish and never tell me to mess with weather conditions again. Thank you. Couple more quests in ARR, then I can move on to Heavensward and get cloud fishing. Full payment in advance. Only bring her 5 cloud cutters. Nothing special, just normal fishing, but you would skyfish to do it. There's the cloud cutters. Alright, Sisyphus. I went and fished in the sky. Now please tell the Berserk Consortium to leave me alone. This one is special because this quest requires you to double mooch. You have to get a large fish to then mooch, to then hope that the fish you pull in from that one is also large so that you can then mooch that one as well. So, like, you need to hope that your patience doesn't run out between the 2 mooches, or you could end up with the wrong size of fish on your first mooch. And then you need to hope that you roll well RNG-wise on your patience pulls in order to make sure that both fish in order consecutively are large. Your serpent is a Meslaya marlin. Big fish, but by no means a monster. Harbor herring. And an achievement. 500 large fish. Harbor herring to... Ogre barracuda. Double mooch. Mazlaya marlin, baby. Catch of the day as well. Alright, Sisapu. Here's your precious sea serpent. The Mazlaya marlin. Like, I fit that thing in my pocket earlier. Like, the fact that I just pocketed that thing and brought it back is like, sure, yep, definitely. You could totally just shove that in your tiny potato pocket. And then a bunch of stuff I don't care about and some more gold. Got myself the new fishing rod, though. And that's it. Oh. And that earned me level 69. Nice. Finally moving into Heavensward fishing. Next fisher quest at 53, which I think is the one that gives me cloud fishing. There we go. This will be the one that gives me cloud fishing. So this is as far as I'm going to go in the Heavensward Fisher quests, is to finish this one. And then I'm just going to stop. I don't want to go all the way through the Heavensward Fisher quests or anything like that. I just wanted to get cloud fishing so I can move on to gear crafting. Fish called an ice pick. There we go. Here's your stupid ice picks. Give me cloud fishing. And so they give me some red balloons, which I think are what I actually need to catch the item I'm looking for. And the cloud fishing trait, finally. And that takes care of that. Although that was actually a lot more involved and a lot more time consuming than I thought it would be. So perhaps we'll save the gathering and crafting new gear upgrades for next week. Alright, I will see you guys on stream for more Heavensward MSQ. Later. Today is MSQ. We have conquered the vault. We have bawled our eyes out. I have made extremely tasteless dark humor jokes, because that's just who I am. It is time for us to hunt the Pope down and make him pay for some terrible, terrible life choices over the last few days. Hey, old buddy, old pal. What you doing in here? Learn to shoot guns like the best of them? With all the rest of them? Since the last time I saw Sid wielding a gun, he was using it like a knife with the bayonet attached to it rather than an actual gun. Might be good for him to spend some time with the machinists and figure out what that trigger does.
To the northern reaches of the Sea of Clouds, where countless isles yet remained uncharted. In search of a mysterious land known as Azys Lla, and the unmasked villain who sought to claim its secrets. Oblivious to the new threat which followed in their wake, they came.
Oh, yep, attacked by the Empire. It's like, what are Imperial soldiers doing here? Guardians. They'll know where the Archbishop is. What? Oh yeah, summon the fairy, idiot. Hold Oxundu. eating islands. Yeah. And I remember that's why we have to take this primal. I mean, in general, we were going to want to take the primal down anyway, just because of the nature of primals. But, like, that's really why we have to take this primal down. Whenever it's injured, it just devours whole islands in order to heal. Purpose of netherlings to our ears as well. Netherlings seek key to Azys Lla. I'm getting somewhere. Yep. What is Azys Lla? Ancient birthplace of sin, home of forbidden secrets. To speak more is to call the wind. The white devours isle where key is kept. Deep within bowels of mighty Bismarck it lies. Oh god. Great, so we're gonna drag an island. Suitably appetizing island through the sea of clouds, in essence fishing for a flying whale. Great, so we're going cloud fishing with me as the bait. I think I got some pretty good ones there. I have to turn on this one. What is she ing about? Whew. I can just set my ferry down like right in the center here and that'll be fine. There we go. Oh. Here we go. You have to be on Bismarck's back to damage him. It's like, oh, you don't say. Uh-huh. Come on, people, get on his back. Something, jump on the Hydra's back. Not really a Hydra, but yeah. Alley-oop? Yeah, good for you, Bismarck. No one cares. Let's go ahead and poison both of these idiots. Just so they're both taking a bit of damage. Who's everyone ganging up on? It looks like they might be going this way? No, it looks like most of our DPSs are over here. Let's focus this one then to burn him down faster. You can't hit me. Like, I'm just dodging everything. There we go. Yep. Get bubbled. Like, get bubbled. Oh no, he's took down the elemental converter thing. Who cares? This hard version just doesn't hit that hard, honestly. Hopefully we can get him in one. Should be easy enough. Just poison it. Hit him with my ether charges, all of them that I can muster. Hit him with every ether charge I've got. And we're done. Done! The key. Great. And in the meantime,
so falls the Lord of Mists, as did all others before him.
He has what we seek?
That he does. The key to Azys.
Maybe you shouldn't be just holding that out in the open for them, you stupid little potato. Like, I know it's obvious you're gonna have the thing they're looking for and not gonna be able to convince them otherwise, but, like, maybe just don't hold it right out in the open for them to take from you. Like, taking candy from a tiny potato baby. Yeah, good dodge. Just stood there and took it.
By our deeds shall the wrongs of antiquity be righted, and man reclaim the reins of history.
Yup. So people wanted to know what Azys Lla was. Well, and that's it. Freebird in the Sea of Clouds. It's almost as if the Empire might be trying to kill all of the Beastmen.
Imperial troops. And they have already secured the area.
Reveal yourselves at once! And there I was, expecting more beastmen. Who are you?
The Warrior of Light is wont to appear at the most inopportune times. It would seem that the famous hero of Eorzea seeks Azys Lla as well.
The famous potato of Eorzea. The famous tiny toddler of Eorzea.
My solemn charge as Emperor to bring the icons to heel. If this requires the extermination of certain elements, then so be it.
No, don't! They are not his thralls!
Take cover!
Especially fitting that it's the Garlean who shows up to just blow up the Garleans. Well then.
We shall meet again, Warrior of Light. On that you have my word.
Oh yeah, we weren't already supposed to know she was
My
Garlean.
full name is Lucia Go Junius, and I was born a citizen of Garlemald.
Ah, that explains it. When we first met in Ishgard, I very nearly called you Livia. It is your loyalty to your sister which concerns me.
Yeah, you mean the lady we murdered?
I have long been of the opinion that those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future. My sister fought for her convictions and for those she held dear. So do I. So must we all.
Look! I think that's it! What was that? some sort of barrier.
She won't hold, Chief! She's breaking up!
Maybe stop trying to push through the barrier,
I've lost
dude.
the auxiliary propeller! Sid, it's no use! We must return to Ishgard and find another way! God damn it all! Why do the Allagans always have to make everything so bloody complicated?
Honestly, I think they just enjoy it. I think they just enjoy trolling future generations. Must find a way to reach the Isle. If everyone convene at the seat of the Lord commanded, we might discuss how best to proceed. Make yourself known. Guardsmen, when you arrive, yeah. I assume our way in's gonna be the same as every other way in we've ever created. Grab a bunch of corrupt crystals and slam them against whatever we're trying to break through.
We create a ram of condensed ether and mount it on my ship. There's just one problem. I don't have the faintest idea how to build one.
Would that the Archons were still with us.
Assuming I understood her excited ramblings correctly, she has acquired a clue, pointing to the whereabouts of one such individual.
We're sitting here like, oh, if only the Archons were still with us, we would have an authority on the field of, like, etherology and stuff like that. Imagine if the Archon that Tataru had found a lead for was someone like Thancred or something. You know what I mean? It's like, we could find an authority on ether. Oh, no, it's just some idiot who knows how to throw daggers. Okay. Imagine if the Archon she had found a lead on was Ida. Right? Like, Ida or Thancred. It's like, oh yeah, they could totally help us. Oh, no, wait, they can't. They don't know anything. Except punchy, stabby, stabby. Difficulty. An entire section of the tunnel has collapsed. With such cooperation, we were able to remove the rubble, which yielded the battered bodies of a dozen Crystal Braves. Yeah, well, there's that. We collapsed the tunnel on them. My friends were not among the deceased. The one had assuredly been employed in the casting of a most uncommon magic. The first that man did conceive to traverse great distances, the ancient precursor to all methods of travel that utilized the life stream. Flow. Limited control over his course. For every mage who came safe unto his destination, another would be set adrift in the life stream, never to emerge. I mean, he just said that she has 50-50 odds of making it through successfully. Honestly, when it comes to the Scions, 50-50 odds may as well be 99%. Trail leadeth into the north and east, under the bosom of the Twelves Wood. Reversing the effects of forbidden magic, we three shall press on to Gridania and petition the Elder Seeds here for help.
Such concepts are foreign to the elementals. Instead, they perceive by observing the ebb and flow of the energies of life. They must needs be presented with ether which is akin to hers. If you could but find a family member.
Oh! I know just the person!
So would I if I bothered to do the summoner quest, but I haven't on this character, so... My sister's comrades and Scions of the Seventh Dawn. It's like, yes we are. They sought to reach all mine efforts were to no avail. I know why.
Hearken to me, O great ones. Pray give yourselves to the life stream, a drifting soul to find.
I love it's like, oh, Nakey Catgirl. Good job with that spell, by the way. Ystola is very good at yeeting herself into the life stream at a drop of a hat.
A room has been readied at the roost. Pray, bear her thither at once.
Ystola! I'm so glad you're back!
Do you feel strong enough to talk?
Worry not. I am well enough.
That reminds me! I have a change of clothes for you!
A means to prise open a hole in an Allagan barrier. And one large enough to admit an airship, no less. But I know of one who could. A leading figure in the field of etheric research, and one of the finest scholars ever to grace Sharlayan. Matoya, my former master.
To the Thalaic River, where to the melted snows of Abelathia's spine eventually find their way by means of 1,000 silver streams. Whose waters have long nourished the Dravanian hinterlands, and so provided for a settlement of learned souls from across the northern seas. To the city of Sharlayan, that great seat of knowledge now abandoned by her keepers, they came.
One last thing to say today before I finish up the stream, and that is I wanted to thank all of you guys for being with me for 1 year. That's right, the free trial completionist thing has been ongoing for a full year at this point. The footage I'm getting today will be used for episode 50 of the Free Trial Completionist on YouTube. Combine that with the fact that I've done 2 compilation streams, one at the end of 2.0 and then one at the end of, well, not at the end of 2.5, but at the end of ARR, when I finished up the last of ARR stuff. And that puts us at 52 weeks. The very first video in the Free Trial Completionist series went up on June 11th, I think it was, of last year, so we're already there. We've been going for a full year at this point. We've gotten through a lot of stuff so far, but we've still got a long way to go. Thank you to the people who've played in the game with me, the people who've helped me through content, especially like the Bahamut raids, viewers over on YouTube as well, and everyone who's hung out, everyone who's contributed. I just wanted to thank all you guys for a year of this now, and say lots more to still come. But with that, I suppose we shall finish it up for today.